Good morning. It's 7:30 and it's literally freezing outside. It's 28 degrees out and it feels like 23. I don't want to go out there. It is really windy. Oh, and I didn't sleep that well because I found I have a hole in my sleeping pad. So I had to keep blowing it up through the night. That was exciting to find out. See you later. Made it up to Kayleigh-Catherine. Here's the view, nice and windy. Good morning. So after I filmed in the tent this morning, my phone went from 50% to immediately 3% because it was so cold. There was ice all around our tent, icicles from the rain that froze last night. And then almost immediately we went up Kayleigh-Catherine, I believe it's called, which supposedly is the toughest climb in all of Georgia. The comment said it's like the climbs in New Hampshire and Maine. I don't know how accurate that is, but it definitely was a doozy. I had to stop a couple times to catch my breath on the way up, but I'm pretty happy it was at the beginning of the day. I feel my best the first half, and then after lunch I slowly go downhill. But it was so cold this morning. We were the last ones, almost the last ones out of camp. Because when it's that cold, I just want to never leave my sleeping bag. I hate the cold. And then, when we started hiking, I had every single layer on. I had my rain pants, I had my mid layer, and my puffy on. I looked like the Michelin Man. But very quickly, after starting Kayleigh-Catherine, I started to shed the layers, and it was a lot better. The sun's out. You can kind of see her. That's the view. Maybe I should hold the camera over here so I can see the view a little bit. The sun's out. It's a little windy, which is nice. We just did another uphill. That was kind of tough. And afterwards I was greeted with the wind. So that was nice. Haven't taken off my mid layer yet. We have one more little climb and then a big descend into Dick's Creek. Justin's favorite, mile 69. And then we're going up to Plum something shelter. I think we're about 7 miles away still, and it's 11:30, so we'll get there a little late, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see that. Dick's Creek Gap, mile 69. We're at Dick's Creek Gap now. Just had some lunch. They have some picnic tables. Pretty full parking lot. A lot of people are stopping and eating here and filling up on water. Right? Justin. Aww. Flare up of water. So cute. Hello. It's just you and me. Nobody's behind me. Justin ran off ahead of me. Said he's waiting for me at the top. It's kind of nice being alone. Where we stopped for lunch, Dick's Creek Gap, was a big place for people to get picked up to go into town. So we actually saw a lot of people while we were eating, getting picked up to go into Hiawassee. So I don't really foresee that many people gonna come up behind me, because I'm definitely one of the slowest out here. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. There's only 4.5 miles from Dix Creek to the shelter we're staying at. Starts with a P. Plum, potato, I don't know what it's called. But it's a lot of up and downs, the full 4.5 miles. Shuttle driver who dropped us off at Unico Gap, she said the next 17 miles of Georgia, well, the last 17 miles of Georgia are the hardest. And I think she's right. Lots of steep inclines and declines for sure. Here's the trail. Isn't she so pretty? Pretty much anywhere you hike, you can see like the ridge line through the trees, because there's no leaves on them yet. Quite yet. I'm sure once spring is in full bloom, I won't be able to get to see them the entire time. But I'll get to see all the greenery. That'll be pretty. Holy vagina. That climb from Quirt Gap to right before Bull Gap, that might have been the hardest climb. I don't know. I can't believe I'm still alive. That took a lot out of me. I kind of liked that Justin wasn't here for it. I feel a little bit more accomplished. Because when I am hiking with him, I'm definitely holding him back. So I just feel super slow. Even though I am slow. But doing it on my own just feels like, I don't know, like I accomplished a little bit more. Like I'm proud of myself for doing that. Whew. Alright. I think I have a little baby downhill. And then not too bad of an uphill. And then just downhill to the shelter. Bye. Finally made it to the very tippy top. Guess who I found there? Okay. It's called Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. That away. Oh, there's campsites down there if we need to. Hello, back in the tent. Again, it's freezing tonight. Not as cold as last night. We're at a shelter again. Plum Orchard. Plum Orchard Shelter. There's a lot of people here. Pretty hopping. And this is our last shelter in Georgia. We will be in North Carolina tomorrow. But that means no more bear cables or bear boxes, which is really sad. Whenever it's really cold, Jess and I both just want to get in the tent. So it's still light out. I'm going to bed before 8. Nice. So maybe we can wake up a little earlier tomorrow. We'll see. Depends how cold it is in the morning again. Hope it doesn't ice. My pad still has a hole in it, so that's really cool. We tried looking for the hole tonight and couldn't find it.
try to do the soap method when we get into Franklin. I'll show you guys that if you're interested. Bye. Oh, good night.